In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on April 17, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Florida Panthers versus Detroit Red Wings. A pair of Atlantic Division teams on opposite ends of the playoff cut line take the ice in search of a victory in the Motor City. The Florida Panthers are on the road as they make the trip to face the Detroit Red Wings Sunday afternoon. Florida comes in off a 6-1 home win over Winnipeg Friday night in their most recent contest. Detroit was blanked 4-0 on the road by the Rangers Saturday afternoon in their most recent game, so they are playing the second game of a back-to-back set. In the last 10 meetings, the Panthers have won 8 of them, including the last 4. That includes a 6-2 win at home in the most recent meeting on March 5th. On the season, the Detroit Red Wings have a per-game scoring differential of -0.92. Things haven't gone any better at home, as they are losing home games by an average of -1.54 goals. Heading into their game with the Florida Panthers, the Red Wings have a 3-2 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 16 goals, accounting for 55% of the overall scoring. A key to this recent success is the fact that they have outscored their usual output of 2.84 goals per game 4 times. On the other side, the Florida Panthers have a per-game scoring differential of 1.27. Even when playing on the road, the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.58 goals. Heading into this game, the Florida Panthers are the winners of each of their last 5 games. During this stretch, they have scored 24 goals, accounting for 65% of the scoring in these contests. Over this stretch, the team has managed to play above .500 hockey, despite scoring more than their average of 2.88 goals per game. Just 2 times. I get why you could look at Detroit, but Florida is still going strong with 9 wins in a row, and I just don't see the Red Wings stepping in front of the Panthers here. So the Florida Panthers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In Florida's 74 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 44 to 26 to 4. So far, taking the over when the Panthers are playing away from home has been a good bet, with an over-under record of 18 to 16 to 2. On the season, 69.0% of Florida's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 58% of the scoring coming from the Panthers. On the other side, in Detroit's 74 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 42 to 30 to 2. So far, taking the over when the Red Wings are playing at home has been a good bet, with an over-under record of 23 to 15 to 1. On the season, 61% of Detroit's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 42% of the scoring coming from the Red Wings. The over is the best option in this game, given Florida's elite offense and Detroit's horrible defense. The Panthers are the league's highest scoring offense that averages over 4 goals per game. And now they get to face a Detroit team that's not only playing for the second straight night, but a team that also gives up the second most goals per game. The combination of fatigue and Detroit's awful defense presents a nightmare matchup for them against Florida. And given how dominant the Panthers have been, it wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world if they somehow managed to cover this total on their own. Look for this to be a high-scoring game, led by a big offensive night from the Panthers. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Buffalo Sabres versus Philadelphia Flyers. The Buffalo Sabres will head to the Wells Fargo Center on Sunday evening to take on the Philadelphia Flyers in an Eastern Conference matchup. The Sabres are currently 6th in the Atlantic Division, while the Flyers are last in the Metropolitan Division this season. This will be the 3rd and final game against one another, as they played on Saturday in Buffalo, and the Sabres picked up a 4-3 home win after scoring 4 unanswered goals in the second period. These teams are not going to be competing for anything but pride in this game, but the Buffalo Sabres seem to be the better franchise right now. Philadelphia has 10 different players listed on the injury report right now, and that will be a huge difference in this game as guys like right winger Cam Atkinson are not expected to play in this game. Buffalo has been solid on the power play as they are scoring on 21.3% of power plays, while Philadelphia is scoring on just 12.4% of power plays this season. The Flyers have lost 4 of their last 5 games and 4 of their last 5 home games. They have struggled offensively, scoring only 11 goals in their last 5 games. They have also struggled on special teams and they're 32nd in the league when it comes to converting power play opportunities. All in all, go with the Buffalo Sabres to take care of business here today and sweep the season series. So the Buffalo Sabres money line is our full game side pick. The Sabres are averaging 2.72 goals per game and 2.6 goals per game on the road. They average 5.67 goals per game in their last 3 games against the Flyers, with Philadelphia giving up 3.58 goals per game. The Sabres will go over their average in this game. The Flyers are averaging 2.55 goals per game and 2.76 goals per game at home. They average 2.33 goals per game in their last 3 games against the Sabres. These defenses have been brutal as of late as the Sabres are allowing 4.4 goals per game in their previous 5 games, while the Flyers are giving up 6 goals per game in their last 3 games played. Having someone called up in an emergency situation like Sandstrom is, as he will be starting in the net and has not shown the ability to step up at the NHL level thus far, it will be easier to expect some goals being scored. With Buffalo giving up 3.54 goals per game, the Flyers will score enough goals to push the score. Plus, the Sabres and Flyers played over the total in their last 5 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Blues versus Nashville Predators. The St. Louis Blues face the Nashville Predators, with both teams fighting for playoff position in the final few weeks of the season. The Blues have a 45-20-10 record and are on an 8-game winning streak, while the Predators have a 43-27-5 record and hold one of the wild card positions in the Western Conference. The Blues look to build off the second-best record in the Western Conference, while the Predators hope to maintain their playoff spot as a wild card team, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. On the season, 61% of St. Louis' games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 56% of the scoring coming from the Blues. In Nashville's 74 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 42-32. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing at home, going just 15-21. On the season, 57% of Nashville's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 53% of the scoring coming from the Predators. On the other side, the Nashville Predators have a per-game scoring differential of 0.31. As the Nashville Predators get set to take on the Blues, they have a below .500 record over their past 5 games, going 2-3. During this stretch, they have scored 7 goals, accounting for 35% of the scoring in these contests. I get the case to be made for either side in this one, but I'm not sure I'm able to step in front of St. Louis right now. Even if the Blues clinched and Nashville needs this win more, the Blues are just playing lights out right now, and it doesn't matter how good the opposition is. The Blues keep sitting them down. Even though both teams have benefited from strong goalie play, look for the Blues' superior offense to lead them to a win in Nashville. So the St. Louis Blues money line is our full game side pick. In St. Louis' 74 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 39-33-2. So far, taking the over when the Blues are playing away from home has been a good bet, with an over-under record of 20-15-1. On the season, 61% of St. Louis' games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 56% of the scoring coming from the Blues in Nashville's 74 games. The over has hit in over half of their games, going 42-32. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing at home, going just 15-21. On the season, 57% of Nashville's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 53% of the scoring coming from the Predators. The Predators, who average 3.18 goals per game, should pile on the goals with Philip Forsberg, Matt Duchene, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great passes, while Roman Josi picks apart the Blues' defense from the point. The Blues, who average 3.68 goals per game, should run up the score with David Perron, Jordan Kyrou, Brandon Saad, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the odd man rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone. Both teams have been playing remarkable offense, and the upcoming game should reflect that with both forward units stepping up and finding the back of the net throughout the game. I expect this to be a high-scoring game, as both offenses should generate enough scoring chances. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.